No! Okay, I mean, I was gonna have to set this up anyways, but still.
F is for Fox, who rolls on the gotcha. U is for upset.
It should be right
N
here.
is for negligence. The chat has come to learn. Right here in the comment.
Shit, I can't see anything around this microphone. Okay, let me grab that. Should be right here. Okay. There we go. I can't see shit around anything. Everything is just in a bad spot. Any case, this still isn't exactly where I want to be, but what's up? All right, let's see who is redeeming. What's up, Gogty? What's up, Red? What's up, Shockwave? What's up, Zephyric? How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. And if my voice sounds very weird right now, the answer is because I'm under a blanket. I am not that's not a euphemism. That's not a joke. I am just sitting beneath a blanket. And I can't wait to hear how distorted this volume is when I get to the end of the stream. My God, all of my sounds terrible. Yo, what's up, Raiders? What's up, Star? How's it going, everybody? I was explaining to everyone that I am currently beneath a blanket. Here, you know what? I'm gonna mute desktop audio for a second, so that way it's easier for me to talk and go to my chatting screen. All right, where's OBS? Okay, it's got the game. I just wanted to get that down. Okay. Just finished the point ladder? Nice. I am so behind on the event. So if you guys don't know me, typically if I'm reading story for something, I don't go and do things on my own except like the grind or the farming. So most of my stuff is pretty much the same except where I am in on the point ladder. Well, that's not true. I did do one of the side story missions. So that was nice. All right, here we go, guys. Section 6. Welcome to Oniya! What the frick is Oniya? What is that? What is Oniya? Okay. So I'm trying to think about. Okay. How do I want to do this guy's voice? All right. We're going to figure out who's going to stay behind on the ship next. But with Asclepius and Doman both gone, we're kind of all raring to go, huh? How about we draw straws to make it fair? Fine with me. Let's do it. That's the spirit? Okay, then. Just let me cut some strips of paper from this notebook. Alright, let me move that a little bit to the side so I can see it a little bit better. Wow, I've never seen anyone cut through paper so cleanly with just their fingertips. You didn't even use a knife or anything. That's amazing. This? Just a party trick. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. Okay, all set. Everyone besides Master and the Director, get over here. Oh, I just realized something. Now that Doman and Asclepius are gone, you, me, and the Director are the only guys left here. Anyway. Yeah, that doesn't really have to be a whole thing. Right on. There's nothing wrong with that. Still, something about it makes me want to go hide in the corner. So, you kind of felt like you're the only guy in a class full of girls. Okay, let's figure out who's gonna stay behind today. Servants, draw your straws. He was not, he's like, I'm not ready to have this conversation. Goodbye. Okay. So, who, won? Looks like I'll be the one staying behind. Don't worry, I'll make sure the ship's safe and sound. Though, to be totally honest, I'm not completely sure how I'm supposed to do that. Well, if Dolman shows up, you can punch him in the... Oh, wait, guess that wouldn't be a good idea. Alright. If anyone shows up here, whether it's Dolman or not, you let the master know right away. Whether you recognize them or not isn't important. Yes, that should work nicely. Oh, and don't forget to protect me too, okay? Okay, I can do that. Great. All right, everyone else, good luck on the mission. We have 2 seals left to go, and I want one of them to be broken by the end of the day. Yes, sir. I don't feel like I did that one well enough. Swapping through the voices is a little bit harder, makes the voice acting a little bit harder. I like doing it, but I try to move quickly so that way I don't waste chat's time. So, one of the things that I've been trying to do is like kind of flipping my mentality around. I usually try to think, okay, how does this character sound? But I recently heard an analogy that says instead of trying to act like another character, you should have the characters act like you, basically. Basically, try not to imagine yourself in the character's shoes. Imagine the character is walking in your shoes. So how would you interact with the scene? Okay. We're here! That analogy confuses you. The Swiss cheese thing? So the idea is that the character is full of holes, like Swiss cheese. And you, the actor, are trying to fill in the holes within the cheese. Making it into, like, whole cheddar egg. I don't know. It's like, it does get a little confusing, but basically, the character has nothing but holes as you voice them. You try to supply yourself as the character to fill the holes. That's the idea. If I had time, I would go over the whole analogy or just like have it or have you guys listen to it with me. It's actually very fascinating. Oh. This is the 5th area, including the castle. I wonder what this one will be like. Whatever it is, we'll carry out our mission faithfully and the same. Oh, sorry, all the same. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So, in a game like this, you have a lot more information available. You know who all the characters are reacting to. You just kind of have to figure out how would you react. Whatever it is, we'll carry out our mission faithfully all the same. Yep, we're all set for combat, exploration, whatever it takes. Keep bumping my microphone and it's like messing with my gain. Okay. Huh. Nice, I like that attitude. Though, you know, taking a look around, I'm getting kind of a nostalgic feeling from a lot of this. So I'm guessing this manager must be... Oh my god, why does it have to be this one? Why does it have to be Woo? And why is she so shiny? And better yet, why does she look like she came straight out of a webcomic? The art style is so different from everyone else. To be fair, all of them have very different art style, but still. Actually, no, not a webcomic. She looks like literally like a web cartoon kind of thing. It's very interesting, but at the same time. How good of you to come. Prepare to enjoy yourselves, for you have arrived at the peerless, perfect playground. Yeah, water painting. Night Bright! Wait, something's different. Are you bigger than usual, Wu Zetian? So you noticed. Though of course this is hardly a surprise. For how could anyone not notice the overwhelming beauty this naturally perfect figure excludes? Behold, my swimsuit spirit origin. As you can see, I've aged just a bit as well, presumably to better match the new outfit. Until now, I was a perfectly beautiful young girl. Now, I am a perfectly beautiful full-grown woman. Yes, I have a bit more meat on my bones now, but I remain the same vivacious empress I always was. I may be showing a bit too much, actually. Whoa, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but your confidence is inspiring. Honestly, I prefer you this way. I mean, in your usual form, it's hard to believe you're the empress that once ruled all of China. So, it's harder to tell what I really think when you're in that form. Spoken like a true vigilante. I guess so. Watch your tongue and your gaze, skillful star. That my new appearance may inspire sin does not signify my approval of such things. I am, however, lenient. So, I am, however, lenient, and so I will let this first offense slide. But know that should you fail to act with sufficient deference to my royal person again, merciless torture awaits you. Other violations include, but are not limited to, spitting or littering on these premises. Should you see anyone engaging in such distasteful behavior, I encourage you to report them. This is my new nation, a nation of right and proper fun. So exactly what kind of area is this? I'm so glad you asked. Come to me! Not your typical torturers, are they? Those movements, the talismans, I know what they are! Good, as it should be with my master. These are Jiangshi, or rather, the concept of them which I had my torturers embody, making them Torturer Jiangshi. Torturer Jiangshi? Jiangshi, huh? I've heard of those. As I recall, they're a kind of undead from the Far East, and are broadly separated into two types. The first type is, well, naturally occurring. Well, naturally occurring feels inaccurate, but they are created when a body is not given a proper burial. The second half are reanimated by Taoist arts as a means of returning a deceased migrant worker to their hometown. I think some of them are at least partially vampiric too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Yep, that sounds about right. I'm pretty sure getting into the characteristics of Vampire Jingxi would take us too deep in the weeds. So, I'll just leave it at that. Exactly. God damn it, I really can't see anything. Alright. Exactly. Jiangshi are the embodiment of my vision of justice. And just like my torturers, they are appropriately terrifying. Yes, terror! That is the cornerstone of my entire domain! Now welcome to my grand scale haunted house! Aren't you afraid of ghosts, though? Don't be ridiculous! I fear nothing! Anyway, I, may have simply forgotten until now. But I have long been proficient in Taoist arts such as these. And, with that power at my command, ghosts are nothing to fear. Which of course means I never had any reason to fear them anyway. I am glad the impact of changing into a swimsuit helped jog my memory, but I don't understand how I forgot that up until now. Huh, that's strange. A haunted house, huh? Not really sure how scared I'm gonna be since you've already warned us about what to expect. Well, I was originally planning to welcome you without saying anything, then scare the living daylights out of you. But when you were living daylights out of you when you were somewhere from which there was no escape. However, circumstances forced me to come here in person first. Forgive me. You see, I knew that I wanted to. Okay, yeah, no. Woo! Okay. That was not doable. Oh my god, no, I was getting roasted under that blanket. Whew. The sad part is, though, is that I have to do that whenever I'm actually, recording shit. But I think for streaming, it's just not possible. Whew. So I'm sorry if my audio suddenly turned extremely crappy. To be fair, there probably wasn't that much of a difference anyways, but, I was like, nah, I cannot do this. Okay. A big part of it, though, is also just the fact that the blanket was making it really hard to see shit. Like, I can actually view my peripheral now a little bit more easily. You see, I knew that I wanted to show, that is, I knew Master would want to see this new perfect body of mine as soon as possible. And as an empress, it is my duty to provide for my retainers. Oh god. Alright. This seems like a good spot to wrap things up. What do you think? I guess I was a little off. Oh well, you cannot account for everything ahead of time. Very well, there is nothing more to be done then. Huh? Well, I was planning to throw a great parade for the 100th party to visit this area. I thought you would be that party, but unfortunately, you are only the 99th. Ah, damn, so close! However, I am nothing if not a generous empress. So in recognition of your almost achievement, I am prepared to bestow upon you, the 99th party, a special honor as well. Let's see, I know. I will personally preside over your experience of the terror of Jiangxi. Enjoy! Yeah, I do notice that if I had to, like, hit myself down for any of the acting that I've been doing, I would absolutely say one of my biggest problems is reading the lines and actually acting properly, so giving good reactions. That's the number one thing I can judge here, is that the way I do it feels like every character is basically the same. It's not, like, I'm not really able to do anything to say, oh yeah, this is how the voices differ. Or hey, here's how this character differs. Maybe it would help if I slowed down a little bit? Oh wait, is this what I was doing? Oh, let's just go Castoria. Please. No reason to make a switch if it's like the team, if in the end the team can still kill, right? Also, I stand behind this. Is it weird that, like, I actually feel like Summer Kiara in her first ascension actually, for some reason, she looks less horny bait than regular Kiara. Is that weird to say? Like, she's just in a swimsuit. I guess that's kind of the big difference, is that because it's a swimsuit, it's like, yeah, that's supposed to be sexy, but there's nothing inherently, like, sexual about the design. Whereas Nun Kiara kind of scares the living daylights out of me, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna run this one. Come on, this ain't a problem. Oh, actually, you know what? There might be a problem. I don't think I could kill the 168k in one shot. I know I can kill the 50ks. The 168k, probably not. Ooh, the audio be skipping. Wonder what that's about. You know what? Yeah, I can agree with that. That's probably true. If you remove the pink sash skirt thing, it probably would look more sexual. Bum 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 bum. Welcome back, Red. I have removed the blanket that was over my head. It was just way too hot under there. Okay. I like how they weren't afraid of anything, like true warriors. No, that was bad. But they only know how to follow orders, right? So they definitely lack autonomy. Yeah, because I was supposed to be underneath it. It provides a roof for the sound to bounce off of. Whew. But it just got like way too hot under there. I'm like, I could probably do it. Like, I could probably force myself to do it for like over several recording sessions. But I don't think I could stream under that blanket. At least like if I was just recording something, I could take breaks in between takes. Jiangxi were originally made to be tools for Taoists, so autonomy was not likely high on their list of priorities. I kind of enjoyed that. They made for some surprisingly good punching bags. Nah, hold on. Let me think about this. If I were to do this voice, and, okay. Yanqing is me. So, how would I say this line in a way? That might sound weird, but it's like, I'm kind of trying to reverse my thinking process. Hey, Heavy Robot, you were in fact here. I kind of enjoyed that. They made for some surprisingly good punching bags. You don't usually get a lot of chances to practice hitting bodies as tough as corpses in rigor mortis. Damn. No, that didn't sound good. All right, let me try that again. You don't usually get a lot of chances to practice hitting bodies as tough as corpses in rigor mortis. Between their unique movements and the fear that they might suck your blood if you let your guard down. I thought it was a great way to beat the heat. Although, I know, there's one thing I'm still curious about too. Great Jiangxi for sure. They had that special kind of present you can only get from the genuine article. So, I don't really understand this. How come there aren't any other visitors here? I thought 100 parties was a little on the low side. Is this area not getting much in the way of foot traffic? Oh? Yeah, this area definitely isn't as crowded as the others. Now that you mention it, it is much quieter than expected. I thought there would be a much more hustle and bustle here. You there! Bring me the visitor data! What? Okay. What? The numbers trail off quickly? And the reviews are nowhere near as good as I anticipated. What is the meaning of this? By this point, I was expecting there to be long lines of customers waiting to get inside. By my estimation, we should have had our 100th party arrive some time ago. That must be why yours is the 99th. Is there a problem with my area? Well, since we're already here, why don't we take a look for you? Very well. In my role as empress... Very well. In my role as empress, I usually stay behind my bamboo blinds, looking down my nose at the commoners. But, under the circumstances, it seems I have no choice but to go and survey my area myself. This sorry state of affairs had better not be a result of my torture employees being negligent in their duties. If it is, then in the mother of all irony, I will be forced to subject them to the most extreme of torture treatments. Come along then. I will personally show you all around while I carry out this surprise Imperial inspection. Let us go! I gotta say, I think another thing that really hurts me trying to do some of these acting is sometimes the lines sound really awkward. Like because sometimes the character speaks so properly. So like Wu right at the end of there was saying, "Let us go." That doesn't sound natural to me. I'm like, if I was speaking that line, I would say, "Let's go." Or I guess if I was trying to do it more like, "Let us go." It's really hard to say "let us go" as a way of meaning "let's go forward." Whereas ordinarily when you're saying, "Let us go," it would be like, "Let us go, let us escape." But in this case, we're saying, "Let us go," or "Let us go," as more of a saying of "let's go forward." I guess if we're trying to say it more of a imperial-like status, it should be more like, "All right, let us go." Nope. I feel like this is a localization error, basically speaking. Anyone else get that? Like, I just can't see any way for that phrase to mean anything other than "let's escape," or "let us escape from your grasp." But maybe that's my, maybe in a way that's my negligence as a reader. Detestable. Foul. Loathsome. Abhorrent. I think it would, like, if you wanted to simplify it, just saying "let's go" would have worked. But I guess Wu Zetian does tend to speak in a certain way, so I guess it's just who knows. Die. 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 Time? No, sorry. Time to die! I can't do a scream. Not even gonna try. Come on, that's just cruel. I may be a monster, but this is way too much. I don't want to No, sorry. I don't want to Shindai! In some ways, it's also hard because the voice is like, I'm trying to do like close to feminine, but I really can't do it. Play with us. Play with us. Play with us. And this time... you be the dolly. No, that sucked. That was... That really sucked. I had to cringe at that one. I think you might have made it just a tad too scary. Seems pretty mild to me. But I am as wise as I am glorious. And so, I know I should not use my own tolerance as the measure of what is frightening. Had I always meant to make it quite so scary? I thought I ordered the attractions to be tailored to an appropriate fear level. Let us see what my deputy manager has to say about this. Deputy? Deputy! Oh! Oh boy. You rang? Yes, I did. What is the meaning of this? Shuten Doji? What does it look like, sweetie? Working, obviously. I put this costume on just for fun, see? Then the princess and I got to talking and we really hit it off. I am sorry, Bibi, but I do not speak the French. And if you want a French accent, I'm afraid you have come to the very wrong place. That was god awful. That was awful. A British one? I've tried doing a British one. That is not French. That's the point. I cannot do the French accent. Like, I could try, but I cannot do one. That is the reality. British? Nah, that ain't gonna fly. I'm pretty sure BB was so insulted by my French accent that they left. Maybe it's because of this talisman? Anyway, I've always had a little knack for scaring people. So here I am, putting my skills to good use. It's such a pity I can't eat anyone. It's such a pity I can't eat anyone. But it's been fun anyway. You've got to enjoy your summer since it's always gone before you know it. Alright, that just... Okay. I just can't get... Alright, let's see. Isn't that right, Master? I see. I know what you mean. Different outfits can make a big difference in your mood, too. Exactly. Care to try one of these on for yourself? It is a beautiful outfit. But no, I can't. I'm on a mission right now. Oh, no fun. Are you certain you have been doing exactly what I told you to, Deputy? Why, of course I have. Just look at this big old talisman on my face. I couldn't possibly disobey you, my Taoist princess. Why, I can't do anything on my own. This can't be fooling Wu Zetian, can it? Anyway, just you leave everything to little old me. People come to places like this looking to be scared, right? What better way could there be to do that than scaring them right until they're just on the brink of death? Too far? Hardly. I'm talking about tiptoeing right up to that line. But never, ever stepping over it. That's the perfect sweet spot. I don't know about that. Those sounded less like fun screams and more like lifelong trauma screams. Exactly! You understand! So they must have really enjoyed themselves. Ah, music to my ears. I'm sure word of this place is spreading all across Summerworld then. Pretty soon people will be practically breaking down our door. I don't know. I never heard about this place when I was back in my area. I actually don't think we've heard anything about it in any of the other areas either. No, I'm pretty sure we haven't. Oh, really? Huh. Then, does that mean you're not here because you heard such wonderful things about this place that you just had to see it for yourself, Master? Nope. No. Sorry. No. No, we're just passing through all the areas on our way to the big tower. Aww. Here's me, finally going around and scaring people like a proper Oni for the first time in ages. And nobody's bothering to show up and try to kill me. Well, apart from the cow, but she hardly counts. Don't you think it's just terribly irresponsible of everyone letting an Oni run around doing whatever she pleases? And after I changed into my Jiangshi Doji outfit and everything. Well, that settles it. She totally knew what she was doing. Quit mumbling. If you have something to say, speak up. At any rate, you are doing the best you can, yes? Then you have nothing to be ashamed of. I don't, no. Not a hint of guilt. My discerning Empress eyes can usually tell truth from falsehoods. And I do not need to torture you to see that you are indeed telling the truth. So if an Oni of your caliber says the attraction is not too scary, there should be no problem. Woo! When you got the summer outfit, did someone take a few screws out or something? Because you seem to have a few loose. And then I remember you always had a few screws loose, actually. Oh boy. So then, why are we getting so few customers? I've got it! It must not be scary enough! So if we make it even scarier, it stands to reason that we'll draw in more customers! Makes sense to me. Okay, just hold on here. If you scare people any more than this, they might actually drop dead. Good point. Then again, anyone who can manage in the face of abject terror could make for a great hero. Reinder, please get yourself under control. I think you might have slipped into hero search mode. I'm about as ready as I'll ever be, Star. Empress, I really think you ought to reconsider this plan. Trust me, it's for your own... Uh-oh. Huh? What was that? Oh, that's the signal that the area has just received its 100th party. Now I finally get to press this button. I've been saving it just for this occasion. Press. Seems like quite a big spell just got set in motion. What did you do? Why, that was the button to begin the 100th party parade I mentioned earlier, of course. Now the whole area will be flooded with dancing ghosts and spirits, just as you'd expect from a good haunted house. Oh, and don't forget the Jiangxi hopping like mad to the beat. Oh yeah, you've definitely got to go all out for these kinds of things. I have to say, that monk does good work. Did you just say monk? That's right. Of course. Doman, I have to ask, did you just for some reason say, for some reason, I just cannot decide on a summer costume. So, what better way to show off my impeccable fashion choices than to just change clothes every single chapter? You see? Is it not the best thing to do? Like, my man has different drip every single time we see him. What the hell? Oh, you drive a hard bargain, Your Imperial Highness. But very well then. I agree to also serve as your part-time pyrotechnician. Per your request, I shall put my heart and soul into creating the parade of a lifetime. Its premise shall be an outpouring of ghouls and ghosts from the very underworld itself. And while I'm at it, I'll throw in a number of genuine ghosts and ghouls as well. It will be the most elaborately designed haunted parade anyone has ever seen. Doman, I don't know if that was the real one or a clone, but damn, he's made our lives harder yet again. This really is one hell of a spectacle, isn't it? Everyone, be on your guard! I'm sensing a fair number of evil spirits in that procession. So we've got our work cut out for us, don't we? I can almost see Doman enjoying himself now. Okay, let's see how to go about this line. Oh, this is even more spectacular than I imagined. Well, you did give me a very enjoyable task, so naturally I'm going to give it my all. Consequently, I think I managed to make it better all around. Of course, many of the changes I made were purely to satisfy my ego, so I will add no additional charge if you wish to revert them. All you need to do is sit back. All you need to do is sit back and await the parade of a lifetime. Thinking back on it, his eyes were clear as day. He wasn't lying, that's for sure. Maybe he thinks that people are coming here. Maybe he thinks that people are coming here to be scared for fun. There's nothing wrong with scaring them for real, too. I'm guessing those are meant to be welcoming pyrotechnics, but it seems to me there are
there are a few too many spirits mixed in with the gunpowder. Plus, it looks like this proverbial welcome wagon is set up to directly target the 100th party. That could be dangerous! Let's go find this 100th party. They could be under attack as we speak. Good point. Let's move! Okay, let me think of the scene. It is only proper that these landmark guests should be greeted by the auspicious manager Empress. So, of course, I will go too. In fact, while we are at it, you should come with us. You should come with us too, Deputy. Having all of us there will make the occasion much more memorable. Okay, no, let me think of the scene a little bit more. Okay, so there are ghosts being released, but Wu isn't really bothered by them, it appears. In fact, while we are at it, you should come with us too, Deputy. Having all of us there will make this occasion that much more memorable. Fine with me. Something smells off about this, but I'm sure it'll be fine. There's the gate! But where's the party? Are they okay? Uh-oh. Look over there! Oh man, so many evil spirits! And they're all... Huh? Ruff. They're all swarming around that lady like crazy, but... it looks like they're not harming her. Huh? If anything, it looks like the spirits are the ones who are afraid. That lady in the middle seems to be the 100th party, but... isn't that... Oh? Ah? Hi there, Master! How's it going? Of course it's Ibuki. Damn it, the more we see Ibuki, the more I'm like, surely one little multi wouldn't hurt. Just see what happens. I love Summer Ibuki. Like, normal Ibuki always looks so serious, but Summer Ibuki is just like... is practically like a little kid who is just like actually enjoying themselves. It's so great. Toss a multi. No, I can do it tomorrow. Yeah, roll for her if I get Scotty. That's the idea. You must be the 100th party. Welcome. Welcome to my nation, where everyone can enjoy themselves more than... Wait, aren't you... Sorry I'm late. The wine at the hot springs was just so good. I wound up drinking too much and falling asleep. But I'm here now and I'm ready to help. Huh? You mean nobody told you? You and I are supposed to manage this area together, right? No. No. Yes, you're right. I did hear that I would be sharing managerial duties of this area with someone named something Doji. But since I am Empress, it goes without saying that I am ultimately the one in charge. So, my understanding was that this Doji person would handle the day-to-day humdrum as my deputy manager. Then, someone named Doji showed up at the appointed time, or at least close enough, and that was that. Or so I figured. So, you're saying you not only hired the wrong Doji, but you broke the biggest taboo when it comes to mixing up dojis? Is someone else there? All I know is I showed up to work because I had some ideas of my own I wanted to try out, not to work with anyone else. And now you're saying you confused me for someone else? Well, that just pisses me off. Huh? There's that weird haze again. I wish it'd just go away. I don't think I've ever seen them get along this badly before. Oh, I remember now. I can't hear you very well, but you're saying something, aren't you? You're the worst. Just go away already. Hey guys, isn't this haze making it feel humid? We shouldn't have to deal with icky humidity up at the North Pole, right? Oh, shit. Oh no. We have to do something before things really get out of hand. Wait. I am an impeccable judge of character, and I trust my instincts for that implicitly. Surely every one of you has heard how gifted I am when it comes to choosing the right person for any job. Suffice to say, I am not about to fire someone I went to the trouble of hiring when they have not done anything wrong. And she's been doing a terrific job. So, I am going to keep my existing deputy on. You are free to enjoy my area as just another guest. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't typically care what other people think of me. But I'll admit that you choosing me over this haze does feel nice. Okay, Your Imperial Highness. What do we do about all these spirits? In our earlier discussion, we agreed to double down on the way we've been doing things. These spirits are surprisingly energetic, but now that I have remembered my Taoist arts, they seem more like cute doggies than anything else. So, I think we can make use of them as well. Can you add them to the attractions? Use them as jump scares? I'm not great with those kinds of spells, but sure, I can give it a shot. If I remember right, that monk set up a way to tweak these things over in the back room. Good. Then let us do that right now. A good nation needs to be maintained with regular updates after all. Hey, wait! I'm done showing you around personally. Now that I've welcomed the 100th party, I have plenty of other things on my plate. You're welcome to observe if you wish, but my nation needs no outside aid to flourish. All you need to do is enjoy the many terrors we have to offer. Farewell! Well, that was pretty on brand for Wu, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. So, she just said she was going to put these spirits to work, right? That's not going to help us contain the situation. Now what do we do? Forget driving sales. The way things are going, there won't be a single person left to buy anything. Maybe we'll be lucky and get a bunch of heroes coming here to test their might against spirits? Please, Rinder, snap out of it! For the last time, we're not here to recruit spirits! Well, it's possible, but even if they did, it wouldn't exactly help us earn money to break the seal. Either way, we have to do something about this situation first. Okay, now, let me think about it. First things first, we need to exorcise these spirits. The Empress and the Jiangxi girl said they were going to incorporate the spirits into the haunted house's program. So if we are going to do something about them, it has to be now. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do now. If that's how those two want to play this, I'll just have to side with you, Master. I promise I'll give it my all, so what do you think? Well, that would be a big help. Great, then let's get started! Oops. First, I'll change back into my support outfit. Yay! Yeah, Tao Feng, I do in fact play HSR. There we go. I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that this is how you dress when you're cheering people on in summer. I mean, well, sure, you know what, Ibuki? You dress however you want. I'll take it. So which characters, if they were to happen, would you want for UBW collab? Honestly, I think it would be funnier if they just did skins because, well, one, it would just kind of be cooler instead of putting characters that don't necessarily like really fit with everything. I wouldn't say it's that. Okay, let me put it like this. It's more like if they added Fate Unlimited Blade Works characters, it just kind of would feel weird. Yeah, but Welt is still technically a part of like the Hoyoverse universe, although is kind of thing. So I'm kind of okay with it. If I was to pick a character, I don't know, because it's like if it were Saber or Gilgamesh, which I think a lot of people are predicting, those characters would, I think in the end, it's like too much of my brain is kind of like on FGO a little bit, where it's like, okay, if you said Gilgamesh or Saber, those would obviously have to be 5 stars, right? But with it, if they potentially were welfare characters, they would probably scale them more to being like 4 stars or something. So I don't know how I would feel about that. Truthfully speaking, I wouldn't be surprised if they just, like, I know most people are gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be Saber or it's gonna be Gilgamesh or something. It's like, I really wouldn't be surprised if it was just Emiya, because that's, you know, that's Emiya's story, so it would make sense. Saber because she's the face of the game, but if we're just asking like, okay, who would you want? I don't know. I'm just happy to see the collab, honestly. I would be fine with anything that they would put in there. I think it would be funny if they were like, okay, let's literally turn Clara into Ilya and Heracles. Ooh, true. Sasuke would be interesting. I think the most interesting character that they could put into it is like maybe one of the lower tiers. So like maybe Medea, Medusa, Ku, or Sasuke. Rather than putting like the 3 most prevalent characters. So this is what I'll go with. Is that true? I guess if you're into professional sports. Woo, woo, go, Master! And everyone else too. Oh God. Come on, guys, you can do it! You know, maybe this actually will help. Yanqing, move your eyes back to the battle. Oh, I'm caught up on main story. I'm good. Oh my God, seriously, it is really hot under this blanket. I put it back on for a second because I wanted to kind of check something. My problem that I have, this is the other problem I kind of have with the blanket, is that it's really hard to judge my voice. So it's like I probably need to have it with one ear off. Oh! Oh? Ah, Fufu, what's this? Oh, wait, hold on. Ah. What's this? You like my support style that much? Fufu! It's definitely having some positive effect. Yeah, it's having a positive effect. It's having a positive effect below the belt is what you're saying. Yeah, maybe this is some kind of traditional Far East divine blessing. It's not, Gareth. It's not. I got a good feeling about this now. Come on, let's clean up these evil spirits. The Empress and the Jiangxi girl went off to the back room. We can head there too and pick off any spirits we run into along the way. How does that sound, Master of Chaldea? Okay, sounds great. Okay, guys, let's get going. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay. Mission accepted. Rune rounds locked and loaded. Initiating combat. Yay! Time to switch to combat mode. Then what was the point of entering support mode? Go team! I thought you were, hold on, I thought you were entering combat mode. Why are you suddenly saying that you're actually entering? Why are you still in the cheerleader outfit? I don't understand this game sometimes. All right. Oh, so I can okay, I can only use a few of my servants. Well, let's make this fun. Let's see, where's Tamamo? Castells. There she is. Let's make this fun. What about 5 out of 10? Oh, the fact that my Tama is Bond 5 out of 10? Something that's on level? Maybe Bond level? Nothing I can think of. Yeah, because I don't have much chances to use her because I've been like bonding up a lot of other stuff, getting them to 5 out of 10, and then it was like because of the team comps, I don't get much of an ability to use her. All right, Fallen Sky, I'll get right on that as soon as this fight's over. Okay, yeah, so that's another thing that's really hard for the voice readings when I'm under the blanket is like I can't really hear myself because it's like the blanket is like an extra layer of sound dampening, so I can't hear what I'm saying most of the time. To be fair, I can't really hear what I'm saying like when like Noble Phantasms are going off or anything like that, so I guess it's still valid. Also, 200%. I realize she gets a damage bonus in this event, but that's really nutso. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where it's like, yeah, a servant goes from 0 to 200. That's insane. And this is against assassins, by the way. Now, to be fair, that was also against 6 enemies, so that makes sense.
But this is also against assassins, which have lower refund capability, I guess. All right. Hey, what's up, Lizardoni? How's it going? Yeah, I think Thomas Bond 8. At the very least. Okay, now let's go take care of this thing for Fallen Sky. I swear to God, if this is the song I think it is, I fucking knew it! I knew it! Fuck you, Fallen Sky. Okay, give me a second to pull it up. Now I'm gonna have to go edit that out. Great. Ordland, behind you! Ah. Fuck! If those leaks are real, I'm screwed. Thank you. I'm sorry. I should have changed into Thrud's spirit origin. It's all right. Please stand back and let me handle this. Hmm? Is that evil spirit looking at my sword? Wait. This feeling, no way. Sir Ironside? That can't be right. You were... Huh? What's wrong, Gareth? What's wrong, Gareth? You're breathing pretty heavily. You know this guy or something? Snap out of it, Gareth! Thank you, Yan Qing. Thank you, Master. Of course. How could I forget you, Anid? And thank you, Doman, wherever you are. This must be my lucky day! I've heard of chain summons, but I never thought I'd actually encounter one. Still, now that you're here, I'll face you myself! Ironside, the Red Knight! I remember you. You were my rival from the Redlands. You were truly a strong knight. This mystic sword I wield belonged to you. I claimed it when I defeated you, and now it's my noble phantasm. Now that you've made your way here, I'll give you a taste of its power! I will put you to rest with Ironside, my mystic blade! Have at you! I'm sorry for the yelling. I never want to hear that song again, I swear. I don't feel like I put enough emotion into that. So you guys see what I mean when I say, like, I am critical of my acting, even if most of chat is like, oh, hey, no, Fox, you're doing great. I myself am like, I'm just never satisfied with my own performance. Why is Gareth so adorable? I demand that this question be answered. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, that is so cool. Move over, Gawain. We have a new power of fire on the round table. Gareth all the way. Fuck Gawain. Nobody likes that guy anyways. Okay, we win. We win. It's all good. I was about to say, if, watch it live on one. That would be just my luck. Like everyone else, where's my summer Bedivere costume? It's in the shop. Eventually they'll make one. Maybe. I mean, he technically has one, doesn't he? Seriously, I cannot see jack shit from under here. All right. Obviously, Bedivere's summer costume is his butler wear. Okay, let me see. Farewell, Sir Ironside. Woo! That was awesome! Way to go! Alright, sorry. Way to go! Okay, I'm gonna switch out of combat mode. Weren't you still in support mode? Or is it like combo mode is just you getting bigger? Look, no offense, Ibuki, but you are already like super stacked. We don't need those getting any bigger. Woohoo! Oh! Whoa. Bo's crazy worked up. Is he like eating magical energy from the Age of Gods or something? Or maybe this is just his thing? I won! Ah, I'm back to normal? The battle is over. It looks like we managed to eliminate every evil spirit in sight. Then let's head over to the back room. Right on. Let's go. Go team! Just for the record, that cheers for sports, not combat. Oh, that's too bad. Those spirits I summoned have been disappearing left and right. Then you need only summon more. A nation's prosperity is usually tied to its population, you know. I do love a good rustic mountain. As much as the next Oni, but there's nothing quite like a big city with plenty of people, treasure, and wine. I can help with the spells to control the spirits if necessary. For I am now both a perfectly beautiful woman and expert Taoist empress. Okay then. Don't mind if I... Hold it! Haunted houses might as well be poison when they're too scary. We can't let yours keep going like that. I do have to admit that I appreciate all the training opportunities I've had here, though. Honestly, I still don't completely understand what this haunted house business is supposed to be about. But I guess I kind of understand that taking things too far isn't generally a great idea. Only kind of? As long as you're on our side, that's all that matters, I guess. Let's just keep a level head here, okay? Your Imperial Highness? Because right now, you've got much bigger problems to worry about than growing your income.
I'm glad I sided with Master. This is kind of fun. Woo! Whoa! Sorry. Go team! Huh? I don't know what this is about, but I have a feeling the haze is over there bouncing around about something dumb. Yay! Sorry, Wu Zetian, but this ends now! Stay out of this, Master! The key thing to remember about nations is that they must be kept running, even when things are looking bad. It's not so different from living things. If you let one sleep just because it's feeling bad, it may not wake up again. So the real sign of a strong leader is how they use what they have to gloss over the bad, while working hard to bring their ideals to life. She's not going to make this easy. I recommend preparing for combat. Hey, Nekaluna Ryu, how's it going? Agreed. Beginning combat synchronization. Come on, Aned. I'll change my spirit origin to Thrud. To Thrud now so I can fight at full capacity. Let's go! Ugh. No, none of that was good. I don't think any of those would have been good takes by any means necessary. Let's see. Wait, hold on. What does this say? Okay, never mind. I thought that said something else. I thought that said, Stars PC funds gone. Or something like that. I was like, hold on, wait, what? Nothing, Star. I thought someone had a message on their friend list that didn't actually exist. I just saw the words PC and I was like, hold on, what? Doing your 90 plus farm? Hey, nice. Let's see. Should I be terrified of this? The answer is no. Hey, if it works, it works. Nobody can complain about that. Like, in the end, if it works, there's no like, nobody can complain about it. That's just the reality of it. And I'm sorry you keep hearing me shift my mic. I'm trying to put it in a position where it doesn't, like, blatantly cover everything, so that way I can talk and it doesn't seem like complete garbage. I mean, the mic is fine. It's just, like, it's blocking so much of the screen because I've got the blanket over my head. And yeah, this is not doable right now. I'm constantly shifting to where it's like, okay, blanket on top, blanket off, because I'm trying to see how it feels. But it's like, from the process of probably like recording voiceover, it's fine. But from the standpoint of playing the game, it's very, very hard to actually do. Aww. Woo! We won! How odd. I can't seem to work up the energy to be angry anymore. Curse you! All the spirits I was planning to use... for labor have vanished! Now what am I supposed to do? I don't think that plan was going to work anyway. Oh my god, seriously, this is why I liked having the mic in a different location than where I have it now. Because it was easier to do things, but now it's like that location isn't very viable. Why do you think I was doing this in the first place? I couldn't see any other way! If you say I should abandon it, then provide me with a plausible alternative. If you cannot do so after leaving my current plan in shambles, then I may be forced to execute you! The big question is, how do we help the haunted house attract customers and make money? Right? You know, when you step back and think about this, I'm not sure a haunted house is really the best idea anyway. I mean, these places only get two kinds of customers, right? Servants and animals? Like polar bears! And seabirds, and seals, and walruses. So your customer base is mostly servants and then animals that are under the effects of runes. The things they find scary or surprising are probably very different from works of regular people. Okay, I'm gonna put it more like here. It'll still put the mic generally like right near me, but now it's like it's not directly in the way. Can you guys hear me just fine, or do I need to potentially like maybe pull it a little bit closer? Like, I wouldn't be able to tell. I just pulled it a little bit closer, and I think that's fine. It doesn't seem to be peaking or anything like that. So we should be good, but we'll just have to see. That's a good point. We agree with this that assessment. For example, if a battle-hardened hero, a rider, and a doctor were to come visit... Yes, each would have very different fears, tolerance for blood and guts, and so on. I connected to Caldea's database when Ortlin and I synced up, and it said haunted houses are meant to create a carefully curated level of fear so as to be enjoyable. When done properly, they can manipulate their visitors' emotions into an ultimately entertaining experience. Huh? Oh wait, hold on, what does this say? It sounded like a good haunted house came down to that balance, really. Right, so if your visitors are all servants and animals, I think it may be difficult, if not outright impossible, to make a haunted house that scares them all equally. That's... okay. That's it. I've been struck by a flash of Imperial inspiration! We will go in the opposite direction. Instead of scaring all our visitors the same way, we will tailor the fright to each individual guest. It will be the first ever bespoke haunted house. That sounds amazing if you can pull it off, but can you? What the frick are these Jiangshi doing? Excuse me, can I say something? I couldn't help but notice those exceptional familiar-like women cleaning up so briskly over there. And that's not even getting into their amazing Jiangshi performances. Of course they are exceptional. Those are my torturers, my pride and joy. When it comes to running a nation, they are the most crucial cabinet members I have. Their perfect understanding of my favorite book, Manual of Accusation, in particular makes them impeccable interrogators. We're good at reading manuals and performing their instructions properly. Because we get in big trouble if we don't. Who told you you could speak? If you have time to talk, you have time to clean. See what I mean? Forgive us, your Imperial Highness. So they're good at reading manuals and executing their instructions, huh? I see. In that case, why don't we try making a new manual for them? They're clearly capable of responding appropriately to all kinds of patterns. I think it's worth a shot. A new manual? What do you mean? I'm talking about a manual that would teach the torturers to adapt to any given visitor's tolerance for fear, and help them hit that perfect level of fright to make the experience a pleasant one. Let's see. We'll first need to set up a device at the entrance that can detect each visitor's tolerance for fear. Every time a new visitor arrives, the information on their fear tolerance can be sent to the haunted house's cast, and they can perform a scenario customized to fit that visitor. Easily frightened visitors can enjoy more mild performances, while those who enjoy a good scare can get something more intense. Interesting. That approach does sound like it could help with customer satisfaction. Can you actually make a detection system like that? Oh sure, just give me a little time and I'm certain I can make a mystic code that can read minds for this purpose. You are talking to the Mage of Flowers and the Caster of Paradise, Merlin's little sister. Hey, you there. You were listening, yes? Do you think you could do this? Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. We're used to your impossible demands by now. It would be our pleasure. All right, I can see a way forward now. One of my greatest Imperial virtues is my ability to listen to wise counsel, no matter the source. Wait here while I write an operations manual for this new approach right now. The completion of that task will mark the dawn of a new age for this land. It will be an age of flourishing financial recovery. You guys already made up? Then I'll keep cheering you on. Woo! Woo! Go financial recovery! Shuten's still got that scary look on her face. Shuten's like, man, you guys ruin all the fun. Just as I thought. There truly is nothing better than leading a nation to prosperity. Gotta love a happy ending. And that being said, you know how devoted I am to self-improvement. It is how I rose to the rank of Empress in the first place. I cannot afford to rest on my laurels just because things are going well now. There's no telling when matters in my nation might take a turn for the worse. I have therefore decided to accompany you, so that I may improve upon my already perfect personage. You are headed to that tower. Fine with me. You are headed for that tower? Fine with me. There should still be chances to converse with other area managers on the way. That alone will make this excursion more than worthwhile. And the more voraciously I learn, the more my managerial skills will improve. Sure, that's fine with me, but what about this area? Oh, this place will be fine without me. My trusty deputy manager will be here. Deputy, I am promoting you to act as full-fledged manager in my stead. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this anymore. Especially not after that irritating haze put me through. I'm not really sure what I'm even doing here anymore. Wow, you don't really see her sulking like this often. Master! I think you should say something to her. Hold on, guys. I need some water real quick.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. All right.
Well, I have to go now, but someone else might show up soon, like Kentucky? You think so? Well, maybe I can hang around a little longer. Not because I care who shows up or doesn't. I just feel like staying here a little bit longer. Okay, Empress, leave it to me. I'll take over for you for a while. Great, that will be a big help. Though, I can't promise I'll earn that much money while you're gone. No matter, just follow the manual. That is what it and the torturers are for. Fine, fine. So, now that that's settled, think you can get that damn haze out of here? I'm getting really tired of looking at it. I don't know what that thing over there is saying, but now seems like a good time for me to go visit another area. Hey, maybe I'll even go with you, Master. That way I can keep cheering you on, just like I did here. Am I the only one? Okay. I don't know if it's just inexperience on my side, but I feel like I can emote so much better standing up. Because that's what changed just now. I'm standing up instead of sitting down instead of sitting down. I'm gonna put this pillow up here. Like, I feel like I can more easily broadcast my voice. Although, what I don't know is how the volume track actually sounds. Let me check OBS real quick. Alright, so my volume is pretty much where it usually is, so that's pretty good. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think it sounds like I'm able to emote so much, like I'm able to express greater emotion when I'm standing? Because that's what I'm doing now. Earlier, it kind of felt like I fell back into the habit of just reading. Now it feels like I'm actually able to process things a little bit. To be fair, I do find that I think better on my feet, so maybe that's it. We're technically working, not sightseeing. But sure, having your help would be great. Foo, foo, foo! So now we have 2 more servants on our side, Wuzeshin and Ibuki Doji. This is great! Alright, how about we head back to the ship? I'll join you there as soon as I've double-checked the system here. I built it, so I feel like I ought to check it. Oh, okay. See you later then. Yeah. I do feel like it's easier to come across my emotions while I'm standing. What's... Oh man, that curried the hell out of me! It almost makes me want to laugh. You really don't mind people hearing you shrieking like that, Hime? It's Daijoke! Nowadays, the best thing you can be to win fans is relatable. That aside, I am glad I gave this place another shot. They really did tone down the scariness to the perfect level. That one didn't... Oh man, that was scary. It was better than last time though, right? Last time was absolutely nuts! I guess we didn't need to bring Miyu along as a shield this time after all. Sorry for dragging you along, Miyu. I don't even know if you like this sort of thing or not. Were you bored? Not at all. This was a lot of fun. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. That's kind of a surprise. That's kind of a surprise to hear. That's kind of a surprise to hear since you never screamed or even blinked. But hey, as long as you had fun. Of course I did. There's nowhere else in the world where Ilya screams and clings to me without any hesitation whatsoever. Oh, the power of these... Oh, boy. Oh, come on, Charlotte. Don't be a scaredy cat. Looks like it's going well. It's strange. I understand the theory, but I really don't quite get the appeal of places like this. But since it looks like my system and Wu Zexin's manual are working as intended, maybe that's just fine. Huh? That's strange. I thought I sensed a familiar presence. I guess I was mistaken. Oh man, that scared the hell out of me! I guess I was so focused I didn't notice him until it was almost too late. I really thought I was as good as dead. I mean, I'm just Merlin's little sister, so I obviously have nothing to do with him, but still. I can't help but laugh at about how I held my chest to calm myself down. I definitely prefer to avoid trouble in all forms as much as I possibly can. But I admit, dodging danger like that at the last possible second is kind of, well, pleasantly thrilling. Oh, hey! Ooh. Now I get it. Maybe this is how haunted houses make people feel. I need to stop hitting my mic. Like, that's all I've been doing today. Bum 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 bum. Why is Red telling someone I don't know, why is Red dropping expletives? What happened? What did I miss? The last thing I remember reading from chat was something about the milk before the cereal, which I assume was like supposed to be a similar analogy to the cart before the horse. No, Star. Sleep is for the weak. Wait a minute, you're an insomniac. You can't sleep. Oh, you're telling Arthur. You're just jealous because... Alright, I was gonna make a joke. But then I'm like, never mind. It's a stupid one, so there's no point in it. Okay, we are starting section 7. Woohoo! Don't call you out like this? I'm sorry, Star. I'm weird, where it's like, I have some nights where it's like, I really don't want to go to sleep, but I'll go to sleep anyways. Okay. Okay, one last time drawing straws to see who stays here. This is the last one. The tower's close enough to this area, to this next area, that we'll be able to walk there. So yeah, it is. Okay, let's draw! Yeah! What is this all about? Ooh, looks like fun! So we just have to pick one of these pieces of paper? We're choosing the servant who will stay behind on the ship. And who will protect Director Gordoff, of course. Oh, okay. I guess someone should do that, yeah? I would hate to be stuck on guard duty right after I joined specifically to see more of this world. But, since I am now part of the crew, it would be wrong to demand special treatment. Very well, drawing straws it is. I merely need to take one of these pieces of paper, yes? Yeah! Okay, the lucky winner this time is... me. Okay, I'll take good care of the ship and the director. Good luck out there, everyone. Don't worry, we've got this. I'll make sure that the last seal is undone and the Holy Grail is in hand in no time. I'm sure you will. Thanks, Gareth. I'll be here on yellow alert waiting for you all to get back. Isn't it red alert? If anything happens, just call for us. We'll all hurry back if you do. I will. Thanks, Eris. Hey, Rinder. Don't be afraid to sync up with me whenever you like. Yes, I know. Becoming a heroic spirit didn't change you one bit, did it, Ortland? Huh? No, not really. We Valkyries are all the same at heart, so we basically never change. Basically, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Huh? Aw, are those sisters? They get along so nicely. What kind of heroic spirits are they again? I believe they are Valkyries, daughters of the Allfather of Norse mythology. Apparently, he made them to be some sort of autonomous machines and used them to collect the souls of heroes. Oh, I see. So that explains why they seem more innocent than humans. Now it all makes sense. I thought all that was common knowledge. You're a strange heroic, no, divine spirit, aren't you? Maybe. I get the sense it's less a matter of her not knowing than it is for her not caring about history or mythology. She strikes me as the type to look up at the stars, but never at the bugs that around her feet. It's like she's got a whole different perspective on almost everything, and not necessarily in a good way. What is it? It's nothing. Yikes. Who the hell moves to look you right in the eye without any warning? No exaggeration. No exaggeration. I thought I was gonna die. For a moment, I felt like a frog staring down a snake. But a snake that doesn't even know how deadly it is. We're about to enter the 6th area. Please get ready to disembark, everyone. So this is it. The last seal. Let's do this! Yeah! Whew. Alright. Here we go, guys. It's time for the last seal. Do you guys think we can do it today? I mean, we're obviously probably not going to finish the event today, but it would be nice if we did. Ooh, it's a hotel. Hold on, isn't that just the hotel from Servant Fest? It is exactly the hotel from Servant Fest, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Welcome. This is the Welcome. This is the 6th area, Mini Servant Fest. Here you can try your hand at drawing manga, experiencing deadline hell, writing novels, experiencing deadline hell, and experiencing deadline hell. Couldn't help but notice half of those were deadline hells. You're goddamn right! Please calm down, Jean Alter. Yelling explanations at everyone isn't going to help them understand any faster. Is she okay? I mean, I always knew she was, well, a lot, but still. What do you expect? We're right smack in deadline hell. But there's nothing hellish about the actual facility, at least. This area is special, though. The only way to increase sales here is for you guys to do it yourself. So go! Get your asses out there and start drawing whatever manga you want! Oh, really? Any manga we want? Awesome. Hey, if you don't mind my asking, are you okay? Your eyes are, really bloodshot. Yes, they almost seem murky. Are those bags under your eyes? You poor thing. I'm fine. These eyes are badges of honor for creators who are enduring their own deadline hells. My draft is going just fine and will probably be done soon. But I haven't contacted any publishers yet. Because I'm just that sure I'm going to finish on time! Uh-oh. I can tell I'd better watch what I say here. I know a minefield when I see one. I don't really get what you're talking about, but got it. Here, readers are creators and creators are readers. Basically, they're all one and the same. Just give it your all. I know I am. You'll know you're doing right when you feel like you're dying. Almost makes me want to use flower fortune telling to see whether I'll make it in time or not. Oh ho. Do you now? If you like, I can tell your fortune if you like. No thanks! I don't need a fortune to know what my destiny holds. I'm gonna make my deadline for sure! Got it! I'll be good for time as long as I can finish 5 pages a day starting now! Oh boy. Jalter, calm down! Excuse me, I have a question. So we have to draw manga and sell it here, is that it? Pretty much, yep. I mean, it doesn't have to be manga. It could be a novel or a photo book, or something like that too. But manga's definitely the headliner. Of course, I doubt you guys know much about the finer points of drawing manga. Hey, we helped you out during the entire Summer 3 event. Don't you give me any lip. Okay, fine. I'll put my deadline off so I can spend the day teaching you to... I see. So we draw manga here. Interesting. What the... Where'd you come from? Foo! Foo! Lady Scotty? Huh? What are you doing here? No, it should be more like... What are you doing here? Yes, I am here. Skahak. No, wait. Is that the other one? The quiet, pure-hearted one? If Skahak were here and heard that, you'd probably... You'd huh? What is this line? If Skahak were here and heard... If Skahak were here and heard that, there'd probably be a crimson spear selling towards your head right about now. Anyway, are you okay? I know you've had a day's worth of rest by now, but... Yeah, I thought you were still supposed to be taking it easy. Hmm? I'm fine now. What was that? What was what? I'm doing just fine. The doctors and that Steely woman all agree that there is no cause for concern. So please, there's no cause for panic. As you can see, I'm much better now. I know I had you all very worried, so I thought it best to show you in person how much better I'm doing. Are you really okay now? If you're lying, I'm going to be very upset. There's no need to worry. I was originally only planning to stop by the ship, but I got there just after you all left. So, I thought I would follow you here instead. Well, as long as you're feeling better, but let us know if that changes. I will. I got no clue what you're all on about, but it sounds like you're still on the mend. Are you sure you can draw manga while you're still recovering? Hell, have you even drawn a manga at all? Drawing manga, hmm? I'm sure I can figure something out with my runes. That's a thing you can do? It most certainly is. I may not be as skilled with them as the Allfather, but I have my ways. Yes, this should do. There, I can draw it now. For real? For real? She's... for real? She's for real? So now this is happening. Okay. If she's for real, then what can you do? Oh. Well, if she's for real, then I guess... where'd Ibuki Doji go? Oh, she said she was going to take a look around and slipped into the crowd. Gotcha. Well, want to try drawing manga then? Okay, sorry. Well, want to try drawing manga then, Scotty? Yes, I believe I do. Whoa. Whoa! Just hold your damn horses! You can't possibly learn how to draw a whole ass manga with one damn spell! Let's see. First we start with a rough layout, briskly sketching. Holy shit, she's actually doing it! Hey! You! How the hell is she doing that? Why are you asking me? I didn't know Scotty had the talent as a manga artist. Oh, wait. Must be more rune stuff. She know how to use runes to give herself the ability to draw. That's a pretty accurate way of putting it, Gareth. Does that count? Feels like cheating. Looks like we'll be done here in no time. So, what kind of story are you going to draw? Manga's all about using images to tell a story, right? Yes, I did come up with one idea. Holy hell, that was fast. Rune Mage craft is wild. Think you could teach me how to... No, wait, never mind. This would ruin me. I just know it. How about telling us what the story's about instead? I might not look it, but I absolutely love stories. I'd like you to hear it too if you don't mind. This is a little embarrassing, but all right. This story tells of another world in another time. It happened long, long ago in a world far, far away. Is this Star Wars? Is this just fucking Star Wars? This world is named Enchromia. It is a world of conflict, but absent any evil. A world of grief, but absent any love. No one can recall how it began. But for the last 1,000 years, a war has raged between the Giant Clan and the Human Clan. Why do they hate each other? Why can they not establish a dialogue? Alas, even they cannot say. It is as if they simply refuse to entertain the thought. Despite all that fate has given them one more chance. A chance for the chiefs of the Human and Giant clans to finally choose peace in hopes of putting their past conflicts behind them. Then, as a sign of our reconciliation, 2 couples shall wed. A giant man wed a human woman, and a giant woman wed a human man. These 2 couples were chosen as a sacrifice of sorts, made in hopes of wiping the slate clean of the clan's history of conflict clean. But after countless years spent killing one another, a great wall still stood between them. Yeah, there might be a size issue. Can these men and women overcome their differences and reclaim the peace lost so long ago? There might be a bit of a size issue with some of this coupling. Just saying. Bum 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 bum. Okay. What do you mean only completed? Oh, right, daily reset. I was about to like pop off. I was like, hold on, what do you mean only cleared 1 quest? That is the long and short of it. What do you think? That sounds great. I'd read that manga immediately if I could. Background details and world building like that are so important. You didn't just come up with that now, did you? You've been thinking about it for a while. Perhaps. You may be right. It's probably fine. This place is meant to be a lot like a mini servant fest. Servants can make whatever they want here. Servant fest? Yeah, the next servant fest should be coming up soon, so we're kind of holding preliminaries here. Anyway, get that manga done ASAP so I can read it. Besides, you need to sell a whole bunch of copies, right? Alright, I'll do it. If we join a doujin club and sell our manga through it, that should boost the sales numbers for the whole area and get us to the quota that much faster. It's a good plan. That makes sense. It'll be some great motivation too. You stayed behind at Caldea this time, You stayed behind at Caldea this time, Shielder. Yes, unfortunately, I'm on operator duty for this mission. I would have liked to help you out as the new and improved assistant MASH. But since I can't, I'll do my best to cheer you on from over here. Alright, let's do this! I seem to be saying that a lot. Yeah! Can we stop with the huddles? Okay. So, she's... Alright, so kind of worried. Alright, let me think. Still. Your idea for a story. It sounds promising, but it's super risky too. I hope they know what they're doing. Man, this brings back deadline hell memories. Or maybe more like, wow, it looks just like our hotel room in Luluhawa. Nah, like the first one. Man, this brings back deadline hell memories. Okay, Master. Our job is to help Scotty turn her manga idea into a real book, right? And once that's done, we pass it around to various clubs, right? That sounds reasonable. I just got an idea. Are you by any chance a good artist? Depends on the subject. I think I ought to be able to help with backgrounds. I kind of suck at drawing people, though. Oh, I have some experience with this. I'm happy to help however you need. Oh, sorry, that's going too far. I'm still just an amateur with very little actual creative creation experience. Still, if you're willing to let me read the layout, I think I could come up with some ways to improve it. I think I could manage anything not related to sketching, drawing, inking, or story. So, supply runs, I guess? Oh, don't worry. Skyhawk Scotty's already got a clear vision for this manga story. Our role here is just to help her out however we can. So for now, let's just relax and take it easy. The only offer I can help is a spell that will keep you awake and energetic all day and night. Ayo. Good luck! I don't know much about manga either. Oh, but I know a little more now that I've synced up with Ortland. I think I might be able to help out. Maybe by serving as an assistant? Well, I am not going to do anything. I could certainly draw a picture or two since I am basically overflowing with talent. but an empress cannot be an assistant. Still, I suppose you may call upon me if you need someone to draw fine furnishings in the backgrounds. I have a keen eye for those sorts of details. I'm glad to hear that. I only know what I know, after all. So, having reference material when drawing another world's furnishings can only be helpful. I would be honored to accept your assistance, Empress of China. So, I will merely be lending you my aid. Then I have no objection. Oh, yes, I still haven't asked about you, Master. I can handle everything, including odd jobs. I see. Your confidence shows me it's an important role. Good, good. It looks like everyone's role is decided. Very well then. Let us try our hand at drawing manga. And with that, the manga battle begins! Whew. Yo, man. I'm getting roasted over here. I've already had to pull off the shirt for this. That's not even a joke, if you want me to be honest. If you want me to be honest, that is absolutely not a joke. I actually had to pull off my shirt because I was getting toasted in this room. Alright, so... how chat doing? I know chat likes to go silent when I'm reading. I don't know why. Like, I want to interact with you guys while I'm reading, get some feedback. Okay, let me see. What are some, Man, Red acting like Edvie is gonna spoil the movie for him. Sorry, I just saw that in the Discord and I'm like... come on! Edvie wouldn't do that. Now, if it were Fox, Fox absolutely would do that. In my defense, though... well, there wouldn't really be a defense, actually. Like, I would, like... lock me up and throw away the key is the best, probably way to handle me at that situation. But to be fair, we've got the horny police right here. She's just not wearing her police outfit. She's off duty. Dude, the audio glitches are bugging the shit out of me. Like, every once in a while, the FGO music just skips, and I'm like, the fuck is it doing that for? Ooh, I got some new fanfiction to read after stream. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Really? Only 2 waves? I was not paying attention. Like, at all. Well, I guess I shouldn't complain. That's an end to the fight. But it just catches me by surprise. I'm like, huh? Huh?
No, seriously, that audio is really bugging me. Like what? Complete quests. No. There, it's done. This is amazing! Yes, it is. We're reading something incredible, I'm sure of it. Honestly, I'm blown away. Fancy rune magecraft or not, there's just no way a few spells could make something this good. Oh yes, I don't really get all this manga stuff, but I think I do get this. This story is really, really good. You think so? I see. I never knew how exciting it was to tell a story of your own creation. Just as I thought. Your polished, completed story lost none of the impact of your original layout. It's a blend of romance and fantasy, without ignoring the serious societal issues that affect the story and characters. You wove these big themes and the emotional through line together expertly. I agree. I loved the scene where the giant bride and human groom talked back to back without facing each other. You could really feel their kindness motivating them to understand one another, and the pain of not being able to put their feelings into words. I loved that scene too. And the first time the bride truly smiled instead of just faking it to be polite, even though it was kind of awkward. I know, it was great! I also really loved the scene where the human bride stood up for the giant groom. I think my favorite part was at the beginning, when the elders were deciding who to sacrifice. That's an interesting choice. It got me thinking about how much it sucks when authority figures abuse their power. But I also saw that in this case it was coming from a sincere desire for peace. It was pretty damn moving. And this is me talking, the notorious gangster and vigilante. You think so too, Anid? Anid, when did you become such an outlaw? Oh! Yeah, I've got no idea what Fu there's thinking. What do you think, Master? Is this draft good enough? Way more than good enough. I see. Then the next step is to make it into a real book. A book, huh? Will that be okay? I'll go talk to Jean Alter then. I feel like it won't go easy. Oh, it's Master! Hey! Jean Alter said to tell you that she's in deadline hell right now, so someone else will look over your draft. Bye! Okay. Whoa, she's already gone. Hey, Lizardoni, how's it going? Is something wrong? No, it looks like someone else is going to check our book. Oh, hello everyone. What brings all of you here? Wait, does that mean... Yes, we would like to turn this draft into a book. That's wonderful. Okay then, let me just take a look. Of course, here you are. Oh, I see. Enchromia's Silent Tears. You don't have to be so nervous. Aww. To be fair, I would be the same way, Scotty. I cannot help it. I've never shown a story I created to anyone before. Don't worry, Scotty. You'll be fine. Your story is great. Believe in yourself, Scotty. Très bien. My, this is something very special you've written here. Then does that mean you will print it? Of course! Just watch, this book is going to be a sensation! Well, within this area, obviously. But I'm so proud to see that this area is turning out to be the birthplace of great stories like yours. You just leave the rest to me. I'll take care of everything. Good. That's great to hear. Then I leave it in your hands. Please do. What is it, Alter? Here, I've got a draft ready for you too. Oh my, I can't wait to read it. Of course I'll take care of this one. Oh, right, Scotty just finished her manga too. Would you like to read it? I'll pass. But why? It's amazing. I know, I heard the gist of it earlier. If it turned out even remotely like what she had in mind, I'm sure it's really good. Then why? I need to prepare before I read it.
It's gonna take me time, energy, stamina. I'm gonna get a massage from Old Man Shuin. The kind I usually avoid because they hurt like hell. And let me tell you, I am really not looking forward to it. Why are you doing that, Alter? You need to ask for you guys, huh? You guys have no clue what you've created. You will soon. What does that mean? Did I include something I should not have? I've never seen Jeanne d'Arc's younger sister act like that before. Well, that was certainly not animosity. I think you were likely just imagining things. She does seem kind of, temperamental. This unit doesn't know much about manga, but I know this one is really good. You should be proud of it, Lady Scotty. Foo, foo! I know. I can't wait to read the next part. Huh? Scotty's feeling anxious? Really? Yeah, even though her manga came out really good, too. I don't really know manga, but I think she made a good one. I know I was enthralled when I read it, and that doesn't usually happen. So I definitely think she should be confident. Man, these gods have a real nerve-wracking way of putting things. I can't wait until the next part comes out. Well, now I'm worried. Now Fox is vaguely worried about things. Okay. Just checking on something real quick. Okay. Just 150 more blocks. Why did they increase it compared to JP? No idea. All right, let me see. Maybe they felt like people were clearing it way too easily? It's the only thing I can think of. But who knows? Okay, let's see. How many more? Deadline Hell, Lagrondement du Heinland. Okay, guys. Okay. We're going to be ending stream a little bit early tonight because I need to get some stuff done tonight. Plus it is almost 8, which is usually when I go to sleep to prep for work because I have no idea if I'll have work tonight tomorrow anyways. Now, the plan for tomorrow is to roll for Summer Scotty. If I don't have work, we will be doing our gacha pulls with Star, and I think Alex is also a part of it. That's my assumption. Star, if you're still here, can you confirm that for me? Or just shoot me a DM saying yes, Star, or say yes, Fox. Alex shall be with us. Now, we'll be doing the stream at Star's usual time. Now, this is if I don't have work. If I do have work, then stream will start at its usual time. But if I don't and I stream with Star, it'll be during her time. I'll be sure to send out a notification. So I'll be sure to give as much information as I possibly can when the time comes. Again, I apologize for ending early, but I have some stuff to take care of tonight. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate the support. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to toss a raid in the direction of, let's see, who can we raid? Raid
You know what? I followed this person very recently, and if you guys ever want to check out her content, then be sure to... Ah, damn it. I can't raid them. Okay. Let's see then. How about... I'll just go to my usual safety measures. So, Nyx. So again, guys, thank you guys for participating in today's stream. I really appreciate it. And thank you for dealing with my crazy ass routines today. Really, really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in another one. Peace, everybody.